Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstones. Shalom to my AHPARYAM, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Jeremiah chapter 10. Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach. So today's lesson is going just to be two separate topics. One is don't celebrate Christmas, and another one is a dream that I had. Now, basically, first things first. Christmas, as many brethren have made lessons on this, talked about it, and do this. I'm not gonna let all this stuff play. I will link it in the description so you can go check them all out. It's a lot of information, and it's also funny how brothers are constantly, like resharing, reposting, redoing lessons or whatever on the true origins, wickedness of Christmas and stuff like that. And there are still people. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say I don't know anyone that still celebrates Christmas. All right, call him LAWAYA, but there are so many like evil hidden truths and stuff like that, and people do still celebrate Christmas. So I'm just gonna to whomever it may concern, whoever needs to know, hear it, or whatever, this is to whom it applies to. Okay, just in the same way how when you have a dream, well, not necessarily you, but just people in general. There are people, like I did a lesson. I forgot how long ago or what the title of my video is, but I did a lesson where this Edomite woman, made her kid share his dream. Okay, which they didn't know all the stuff that was going on. They didn't know how it was, but all they knew that it was something that was biblical. And when you have dreams like this is when people, or Slakia, the prophets, the Lord basically gets it to the prophets for the prophets to break it down. So enough about that whole exposition or whatever. But getting into this, basically, Christmas is not about the birth of the Savior. Okay, so as a result of this, let me get into this, because Christmas is the tradition of Christmas is in fact in the Bible, funnily enough. All right, and I'm going to show it, but it's not what you think. So Jeremiah chapter 10, from the top. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs, okay, start listening now. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. So if you've seen any of these freaking Christmas specials and stuff like that, where they do have like some axeman, lumberjack, whatever, cutting a tree. Verse 4, they deck it with silver and with gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. All right, so you see right here, all the way from verse 3, primarily verse 3 all the way up to verse 5, they literally just talk about the custom of fucking Christmas. All right, so as a result of that, this is literally where the not necessarily origin, but this is the custom of Christmas in the Bible, and it is basically telling us not to practice it. All right, so all these people that are saying, oh, it's about the birth of who, when it is not about him. All right. And yeah, as I said before, I'm going to link all this in the thing so you can hear about this. Honestly, this video was the most eye-opening. I'm not going to play it, but, you know, definitely check this one out if you're going to watch at least one of them. Plus, it's only 40 seconds. All right. But yeah, basically, this is this is the these are the traditions of man, and this is what people have been, you know. And Slaki, another thing to make to remember as well is that just because Christmas is a wicked holiday, it doesn't mean that you can't. If there's something that you wanted to buy or whatever on a Christmas sale, that you shouldn't partake in that. You can definitely partake in that. The scripture, as the scriptures say, use this word but not abuse it. All right, don't think, oh no, I can't do it because of this or anything like that. Definitely take advantage of any of these sales and stuff like that, like Black Friday or whatever the fuck. Even though a lot of these holidays are rooted in evil, but it doesn't mean be foolish and don't go and take advantage of the opportunities that the Lord gives to you. All right, if you wanted to buy something, it's always been what, $200, and then it's even then, like a lot of times I keep on hearing, I never got to fully confirm it, but I keep on hearing a bunch of stuff like the price drop on stuff is like negligible. So I don't really know about that, but if for you, if you see something that you want to get finally cheaper or in your price range, then definitely go ahead and get it if you can/want. All right, but it's not a sin to take advantage of these like so-called holiday sales. All right, now continuing on, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 12, that they might all be damned who believe not let's just read verse 15. Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions which ye have been taught, whether by word or by epistles. All right, so or our epistles, Slakia. So basically, the traditions that we're supposed to be holding on to are the traditions of the scriptures, the traditions of the scriptures as our forefathers have held and practiced. All right, and with that, it is the actual holidays, quote unquote holidays, or holy days, as such as like Passover and the holy days that the scriptures say, the holy days that the scriptures point out. All right, Passover is one of them, Feast of Tabernacles and stuff like that. These are holy days where we're supposed to, kind of like stop the presses and treat these days as special days outside of all others. All right, and as well as basically in general, like at the same time, like obviously there are gonna be instances just like with trying to keep the Sabbath where you aren't able to keep it, but of course in general these are the true holy days. All right, so now with that, Saki, with that, I'm gonna move on to the next topic, which is just quickly this dream that I had. Basically, what happened was just a general thing. This is gonna be super quick, but basically, there was something that I was supposed to do. I was supposed to deliver something, and I was in this building, and there's a bunch of. I was looking for someone in specific. I didn't know what they looked like. All I knew is a general idea of who they were, and if they saw me, I'm pretty sure I assumed that they would come to me and say, okay, here, thank you for the package and thank you for the delivering this to me, whatever. All right, but when I got to said building and was trying to maneuver my way, everyone kept on getting in my way, kept on trying to say shit like they were just saying a bunch of crap, trying to stop me, stall me out or whatever. And the funny thing is, initially I did not notice that that's what they were doing, until this one woman, all right, she said, "Okay, come with me, blah blah, I'll help you, whatever." And I said okay. I went with her. I left the building, and then she said, "We are in Hawaii," and number one, there was ice. There was like a big like ocean of ice or whatever. We were like standing on a big ocean of ice, and she lifted up a block from the ocean, and then underneath it was like not yeah, I think it was kind of like dirt, all right, or dirt or some sort of like floor, like underneath the ocean of ice. It was like solid ground, like muddy ground or something like that, but it wasn't muddy. And she started picking seaweed from the thing. Okay, so I don't know if that has any deeper meaning. I'll think about it later. But outside of that, after she started picking the thing, I saw like, what the fuck is, I just started thinking like, wait, hold on, what the fuck is she doing? And then I'm like, hold on, this bitch is wasting my time. So then I just take the package and I just leave her, because I finally started realizing like, okay, now these people are actually just getting in my way. They're just wasting my time. So this was the first time that I had basically gotten led off track. All right, and then I was like, okay, so now I'm gonna get help. I'm gonna get some family or whatever. And I think, yeah, so I'm gonna get some family or whatever to come help me deliver this package and whatnot. So then we all go in. It was a lot of people. I don't even know that many people, but like that. But it was a lot of people. We went again back to the building. This time we went through a different way than where I went before. And yeah, we were like aggressively like getting forcing our way through. And then one of the family members, all right, they said, oh hey, there's some water over here. And then it was in this little like confusing ass container. And I was like, okay, well, I'm actually thirsty, so let me go get that. But then when the family member opened it, she said, oh wait, hold on, this is not water, it's something else. And then I was like, okay, well, this person's being fucking stupid. Let me go and find some water myself. And then I went to go get some water, and then and then the thing is, after, because for the most part, I was always Slucky. I forgot to mention, when the woman went to go pick seaweed in the ocean ice shit, I put the package down behind me on some little hill, some mini hill and whatnot, and then I turned around after I realized that she was stalling. I picked it up and went, during that time I was a bit scared that I was going to lose it. Like, I felt like I was going to lose it. All right. And that should have been the first time the alarms went off in my head, but it didn't. And then when I went to go get the water, all right, I left the package in another room. And then I went to the room with all the food and the water. I got some food and I got some water. And then I went back to go eat it by the package. And then I'm over here saying like, holy shit, like, where the fuck is the package? What was the package again? I was like panicking and screaming and shit like that thing, like, where is the stuff? And then what's it called? Someone, or one of my family members, said, stop screaming. And then I woke up. And the thing is, like, that is 1000% my fault. And I felt like, it really wasn't a hard thing for me to just keep it in one arm, keep it in one hand while I go do literally whatever stuff I needed to do. And that goes to show to whoever needs to hear it, I guess, that, we really need to focus on our main number one goals of just doing the shit that we need to do. Like, why are you letting people sidetrack you? Which I think that's another thing, where when that woman who went to go pick seaweed sidetracked me, that was a bit of a grace period, because I genuinely thought that she was trying to help me, but I only found out after she was doing dumb shit that she was wasting my time. And then, the second time, that was completely on me, because I went out of my way to take a detour to go and eat and drink some water. All right, even though I was a little thirsty, but the thing was, I could have gone without water. I could have gone without food, and that's just something that in general, like in terms of like fasting, you should be able to have the discipline to say, you know what, I'm not gonna eat, I'm not gonna drink, I'm just gonna I don't need it right now, so I'm good. Let me focus on the task at hand. So let me bring these precepts out. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And the whole duty is what we're supposed to be doing. Our duty is not, filling our belly or satisfying our needs and our needs and desires. It's supposed to be, doing stuff, and that takes precedent over all the stuff that we all the detours, all right, that are representative in the dream that I had, and by extension in life. All right, so Matthew chapter 7 verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leads unto life, and few there be that find it. And that's the thing, the path to the kingdom of heaven is a straight and narrow path. Okay, so there is no need for detours. Yet my dumbass went and allowed multiple people to basically either stall me from doing what I need to do, or just sidetrack me completely. All right, and again, that is my fault. The first one is not so much, but I still partially take responsibility for the first one. But then the second one is entirely my fault, and I should have. And it was, the thing is, the family was just helping me. It wasn't their job to do what I was supposed to do, my delivery stuff. It was my job to do it, and that's what the Lord, set that duty on me, and I fucked up. And that I do not blame the person, right, that basically said, oh, there's some food over here and stuff like that. I don't blame them. I blame myself completely and entirely. Now, Mark chapter 8 verse 35, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's the same shall save it. And this is the thing, this is the problem, where I'm over here thinking, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, I'm gonna go do this stuff, we need to eat, we need to drink, we need to stay hydrated and all that crap. And it's because of that thinking is where I lost my thing, and potentially losing out on my spot in the kingdom of heaven. All right, Yahawadah, that's not the case, but just in general, what we have to look out for. All right, continuing on, Luke chapter 12 verse 22, and he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body what ye shall put on. The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and Yahweh feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls? All right, and you know what? Before I break this down, I just remembered I was watching a brother's lessons, as a matter of fact, that was talking about this, where a brother had lost his keys. He put his keys and phone down someplace. All right, I'm gonna link the video in this thing, if I can find it. Here. I'm gonna link this video in the thing. Basically, what happened was he had lost his keys, or the brother in here one of the brothers in here lost his keys, and he left his keys and phone in one area. He left for literally a few seconds, and then immediately when he came back, it had just gone. It was gone. Like, he just lost his phone and his keys and stuff like that. Like, this is the type of through the Spirit. This is the exact same type of stuff that basically happened to me. Okay, where the first time again, well, I'll just say, let's get to this point. Get to the point where the second time I just put this stuff down, and then lo and behold, I just lose my whole thing and damn near lose my mind for losing it. And it's just like very disappointing for me to see. It's disappointing for me to see this type of stuff. But anyway, continuing on, we shouldn't be taking thoughts saying, oh yeah, I need to go get something to eat, I need to go get something to drink and whatnot. And also, just in general, we ask. Let me actually get that precept. Okay, over here in I think it's Timothy. So, First Peter, not Timothy. 1 Peter chapter 5. Oh my God. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Okay, so basically, putting all your concerns and stuff that weigh heavy on your mind and sending to YAHAWAH and trusting that YAHAWAH will guide you out of whatever trouble. All right, if it's out of your control. All right, this is the things that we need to remember. And also, just in general, how we might not have. Let's say you don't have any food in your fridge. All right, everything shut, all the stores shut down, and whatnot. There's no food and whatnot. You still have that trust and faith in YAHAWASHI to send you some food some way, somehow. And that's where we need to be. We need to have that kind of faith to trust that the Lord will provide us some way, somehow, either by supernatural means or whatever. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Shai, Hashem, honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, the Bible, ball, and shalom.